Hello everyone. So in the previous tutorial, I think we have covered multi-line tracing behaviors for both player and NPC. And there actually I left a specific part at the get trace location, which is this one, right? So this one is actually dedicated for weapon accuracy. Uh, for example, like let's say if we have a very accurate weapon, let's say weapon accuracy is 0, then let's say weapon accuracy loss is 0, so it's 100% accurate, then it should exactly hit to the given camera target end location. But let's say if we have accuracy loss of maybe like 0.5, which means it's 15% uh, sort of accurate, then it shouldn't directly hit for that specific camera target location. Instead it should return, or it should hit uh, some sort of a random location nearby that specific target location, right? So these sort of features actually we can use very nicely when we have like sort of ranged weapon, also like weapons like shotguns, where it can hit multiple different pellets, right? So today let's implement that weapon accuracy related features. To do that, I think maybe we can add a parameter at firearm weapon config. So I'll add a new variable called accuracy loss, right? This should be a float, a single variable, and as the default weapon accuracy I'll keep it as 0, right? So it's 100% accurate weapon. Then I'll go to the firearm weapon base and let's get the firearm weapon config here. I'll break it, and I'll interested in this accuracy loss, so let's get that one. And there we can actually determine what is the half size, right? So currently I've added 1 by 1 by 1 as the half size to get sort of a randomized location. But since we have the accuracy loss, now let's say the accuracy loss is 0, then it should directly hit for the camera hit location given by here. So it shouldn't be actually even 1 by 1 by 1, it should be 0 0 by 0, right? So in order to have such variation, I think we can simply multiply the accuracy loss by a vector. So this vector is simply identity vector, which is 1 by 1 by 1, right? Now we have the weapon accuracy loss. Okay, so to explain this thing, now I think like it has been almost implemented, but in order to visualize it on the runtime, maybe I'll add a shape here, maybe like a wall sort of, right? And also I'll add another cube, which is bit upward like this. I will just use this to determine a specific location, maybe like 0.1 point, no, 0.1 by 0.1, right? Maybe I'll add a sort of a material to it, so we have these sort of materials. And maybe I'll add this material for the wall, and as the center point, I will add this one. Right, now let's see if I want to hit this location. Again, it's not entirely visible because my camera is sort of overlapping with the hit. So I'll go to the player base and I'll add sort of a offset to this camera, be something like this. Okay, now I can see the hit location. Also, this guy is now keep firing at me in PC character, so I will keep its weapon system acquired weapon as unarmed, right? So he may not be able to fire at me. Right, now let's say I'm aiming this point. You can see actually how the accuracy is being lost. Plus it's not actually, yeah, so you can see that now the accuracy is entirely zero. Accuracy resource is entirely zero, so it hitting for the exact position. But let's say at my weapon base, the firearm weapon base, let's say if I make the accuracy loss as, I don't know, maybe let's say 2, and then let's try to hit to that specific same location. Okay, it's still hitting almost quite same location, maybe 20. So let's check the rifle firearm weapon config. Yeah, accuracy loss is 20. Now you can see we have sort of a, no, not quite sure. Yeah, let's print this value and see how it works. Okay, right, so let's try to hit it again. For now I will remove this in PC, otherwise it's printing set of warnings. So you can see, like, even if we have the same target location, it returns a randomized location. which is correct, which is actually what we wanted. But I'm not quite sure about the uh, end location. So let's print that as well. Because ideally end location should be the one that should be randomized, not the start location explicitly. Right. Oh, you can see actually that location is also randomized, but it's almost insignificant. Right? You can see like small variations at the last two digits. Maybe what if we increase the weapon accuracy loss? Now you can see actually it's hitting to multiple different points, right? And also at the debug console you can see the values. So it now has like these sort of weird camera issues because I added the camera offset. But this is stuff we can resolve like once we add the proper camera manager and once we implemented proper camera aiming, right? I just need to check this stuff at the development time so we can improve this stuff further. Yeah, now you can see I stay steady my camera and hit to that specific target location, but the target location is sort of like different, right? It's hitting multiple different locations, so we have that accuracy loss now, right? And you can see like at the returned values, the three digits at most manipulated at the end location, which is actually fine, right? And let's say if we further increase this accuracy, maybe let's say, I don't know, maybe let's say 2000, and let's play test it again. So we will see a drastic amount of accuracy loss, right? So you can see like it's extremely not accurate enough. But if you have like a sort of smaller value, let's say 100, and if you try to hit it, you can see it's almost nearby. See, it's almost hitting to the exact target location. Not exact same, there is small randomization, but it's almost hitting to the exact same location, right? So in that fashion actually you can control the weapon accuracy, plus maybe like you can control the range based weapon accuracy as well. For example, let's say once it exceed a certain range, the accuracy loss is begin to happen, right? But I think it's too much realistic in this stage, and at the later on maybe like when we are implementing the some functionalities, let's consider that as well, right? But for now I think in this moment we don't need such a range based accuracy loss, right? But yeah, keep in mind that we can add such features later on as well, right? So I'll remove this debug thing right now and should plug to here. Right, now I think I can finally comment this one and I'll call it as weapon accuracy. Yeah, weapon accuracy. Plus, I think since we doesn't have a idea about this accuracy loss at the development time, maybe we can add a tooltip here, right? So I'll add like 0 means 100% accurate and maybe like 200 for like 100 means almost accurate, and 500 means medium accurate, and maybe 2000 means worst, maybe like let's say accuracy. Let's say best case accuracy, medium accuracy, and the worst case accuracy. Right. So the benefit of having this is basically if you go to your firearm weapon and let's say now you need to like sort of add a value to this specific variable, so you don't actually doesn't have any idea like what this accuracy loss means. Like it could be like 0 to 1 range, or it can be like range up to 0 to 100, something like that. So the developer is actually doesn't aware of that. Therefore, like if you click on or if you like hover on this specific field value, it will show a tooltip, right? So by reading this tooltip, the developer can get some sort of an idea like what sort of value he should put into here, right? Okay, so that's the weapon accuracy stuffs. Yeah, I think we are all good now. We can consider the latter part of the weapon fire logics in the next tutorial. I'll see you there.